Hello gang, welcome back to Nightmare on Elm Street. Shout out to Dan in the comments last time out, in the last episode. Oh, those cars go roaring past me. Yes, shout out to Dan who let me know that this is actually Elm Street. Would you like to see it? Oh, Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street. Those of you that don't get it, Google it. It's an old school movie. It was even before my time. I was only very, very, very tiny. Like a toddler. Like not even, I think, when it came out. Maybe I wasn't even born when it came out. I can't remember. I haven't looked at it. It was old, okay? Whatever. Nightmare on Elm Street. It was a scary movie. Thank you, Dan, for that shout out there. And on that, if you would like to have a street named after you, drop an emoji in the comments section down below. Don't have to say anything. If you just plonk an emoji, I'll know you want your name on a street. Okay? I mean, you can put an emoji and then you can tell me what kind of street you want. But anyway, what are we doing today? Wow. We are going to continue with our money earning. Just to let you know, I did end up putting the taxes back to 10 a pop each. Okay? We're going to fill out the rest of this stuff just in here, but then we're going to expand. How are we expanding? We're going to build ourselves a nice big coastal town. I say town, I'm not going to say city, but we're going to build ourselves a nice big coastal town. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to grid it up. We're going to have a main road that splits off here that will probably cut through it somehow, so it ends up heading up this way, sort of just planning for the future, and we're going to get some nice grid sections in here. Now, what we need to be wary of is that this area is quite lumpy, frumpy, and bumpy, so it'll be a little bit of hocus pocus and jiggering the roads around to try and get what we want. I'm not going to play with the terrain too much. I'm going to try and leave as much of it as natural as I can and try and work around it a touch. But we'll get into how I'm going to do that later. For the moment, we want to just start punching in a little bit more of this. I did say I wanted to get some buses over to our industrial area too. But I think for the moment, what we're going to do is we're going to just fill out a lot more of this residential stuff. I'm not going to build right on that main road either. I am going to put in some, what do we got here? USA Southwest. Give me more of those. I'm just going to plop those in. Nice. And they're really going to build along there. Nice. I'm not going to throw those in there. I will throw them back in there as well. It looks like all of that demand is being met. I'll get in, what have we got here? We've got, that is the EU low density building. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move away from that motorway system basically and just build our own system out here very soon. But I think, you know, we had that earmarked for some park. You do have some high rise buildings. Okay, so we've got our park space there. I'm going to put a car park in there. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to plop that there. Ooh, that's going to be quite a large building. I don't think I'm quite comfortable with that, so I'm going to switch to the paint tool. Okay, yeah, let me, yeah. I think that's going to be better for us. And can you not build on that backside just there? I feel like you should be able to, but if you don't want to, that's fine. I'll put some residential there too. I think we should have the ability for low rent. Do we have low rent here at all at the moment? I don't think we do, you know. Medium dense. That's Mediterranean heritage. Oh, that sounds fun. Look at all these fantastic cool buildings that we can do. We'll get into more of that later. How's that doing? Oh, they just really want more medium density. I think what we'll do in here, we'll build ourselves a little section of, I want to see what they look like first. We're doing the European, aren't we? Yeah, we are. I want to see what this Mediterranean ones look like. Think of this as a little bit of a battery town, and we're sort of testing the waters of what these buildings look like. I think that's a good way to put it. I'll build another couple. Oh, there's a couple of smaller ones there. Okay. Yes, we'll keep the battery hens going, and I'll probably go ahead. Let's get some, what do we got? USA density, that's more row housing. What do you got in the way of Eastern European? That's it for Eastern European. Are they, what do these look like? Will they marry up? Now, we don't have mixed, I don't think at the moment. Do we have mixed? We don't have any mixed. Not at the moment anyway. Can I actually, let's do a little tester here. We'll use this lovely, let's call this test our building street. Seeing as this is our battery town, so this is testing street. Oh, we're in caps apparently. Caps testing street. Right, this is where we're going to test a few of these buildings out. So let's, we got the Mediterranean ones over there. Let's start with the China one here. Let's go, we'll do all these at 3x3 to see what we get. Right. Let's start with, let's go with, what's that? That's the German ones. All right. 3x3. Let's see what you're going to give me sort of similar building, similar size. Eastern European, I think we kind of know, but I'll throw that in. You're going to give me that. This is the French one. Okay. Later on, we can get rid of these, but for the moment, it'll be fun to kind of just see what we've actually got here. This is the northeastern, so we'll go that one there. Yeah, and it looks like we've absolutely sucked the life out of how many people want to move in. So if that's the case, I want to extend our little blocks to continue our look that we had going on here last time. So we had Eastern European. Like that for me, please. How do you want to do that? Probably going to do something like that, you know. I think something like that's pretty good there. And you know what? Give me that to there. All right, so that's rinsed pretty much our demand for a lot of stuff, but it is going to help us get our money cranked up to do what we want to do next, right? So we're going to leave that there for a while. We did get some unlocked points last time. Do you want to do parks? I'm probably going to need not parks and probably crematorium. So how much is that? We don't have parks unlocked anyway, Ham. You know that, right? No, we don't. We got education, which is basic. Medical. Yeah. Power-wise. Emergency battery station. I don't need that. We are going to need power soon, though. Or, like, right away. So what I'm going to do, we're probably going to need a few wind turbines before we kick into some kind of gas and coal. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend a little money and just get really on top of our wind power at the moment. Now, it's probably a waste to run those, but I'd rather be on top of it now than not. All right, now that should see a significant boost to our power, which is 15 meg. You would want to hope so. Looks like the wind is coming that way, but we do know the wind goes that way because it actually blows up that way. You can tell if you have a look here, that's the way the wind blows, and you can see that's the way the turbines face. Pretty cool how you can see that. Right, so we've got wind power. That's not going to sustain us forever. How is our water looking? Let's just check all this stuff before we go. Water, we're fine. Sewage, we're fine. We're fine for the moment for the water. Does this have the ability for upgrades? It does. Modernization of the pumping and filtering systems now allow for sewage filtration within the tower's water system. I did not know that. That is actually really cool. Sewage treatment, 250,000 cubic meters. Wow. And it's only 2,000 extra a month? Oh, put Anarchy on to do that, please. Anarchy. I can just switch it on like this. Okay, then I can switch Anarchy off. Anarchy is really good for that because it didn't want to do it because of the road I put here. That shouldn't affect our budget too much, but what it's going to help us do is not pollute our waterways very, very... Oh, look at that. Charlie in the chocolate factory. Holy snapping poo, Batman. Everyone stop going to the toilet. Hold it. Keep it in. That's good. You'll end up like that. I think, look, I think what we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves some death care. I'm going to add the death care in, and it's going to just take... It's just going to take care of our needs for the foreseeable future. Now, we've got this one here. Upkeep 15,000, upkeep 22,000. You know, oh, the UK Parish Church. Oh, you know, that would be... There goes the train. You know, I'm not going to put this in. As good as it would be, it just won't hold enough for us, I think. And it's 11,000. We may as well pay the extra 4,500 a month to put in this. So this crematorium's much more expensive, but this one, yeah, storage capacity, 20 storage capacity is much less and only less hearses. But I think you'll agree it's probably the way to go. And I'm going to actually sit it up here. Am I at the end of town? That seems quite morbid, doesn't it? I wouldn't mind tucking it sort of back here. So what we'll do, we'll give it a little alleyway and we'll bring it in off this road. And we'll sort of just do this, you know. And I'll give it like that area. And we can tuck it up just up in there. And I think that'll be kind of perfect, you know. Hey, look at that. Milestone unlocked. Look at us go. We got some more stuff. Let's have a look at the progress panel now, please. Okay, and a new signature building. Riverside Grill. Premium meats. Subtly seasoned and cooked to perfection for an unforgettable taste experience await you at this restaurant where people can enjoy meals and elegant settings. Okay, we do need to get... we don't have parks and stuff on fires. Now you're going to want a fire brigade, no doubt, but whatever. I'm just going to leave it for the moment. We're not going to just blow the budget because the new shiny thing's unlocked. We're just going to leave it go as is for the moment. Okay. If anything, I would probably want buses, which doesn't even come next. And now we're losing money, see? So, yeah. We probably need to paint in just a little bit more homes and... Okay. Oh, okay. That's way too big. That's our German. That's our Eastern European. That's our French one. The French and the Eastern European can work together. That's our Japanese style is there. Okay, this is our... This is our Northeast, USA Northeast. I actually really love that building. And that is our Northeast. So that's all Northeast, that corner. Wow, that was a 3x3 and it fits that much? Okay, just cracking on with that before we move on to the grid section that we're going to do. I might even build the grid section in a bit of a time lapse, just because I know it'll take me a bit to get it plotted out. But at least you'll be able to see how I build my grid and what I'm going to be doing for it. I'm a bit nervous about it because I know it's going to be hard to do. Right, so we're up to southwest. You say, yeah, let's have a look at this. Hey, you're going to give me one building for that. And then obviously UK, we've got this one here. Okay, let's see how they go with that. We need to get our money going back positive. What I want to do, yeah, that was the Chinese one, wasn't it? I want to build another Japanese one just on this corner if I can. I want to build like that there, just to see what you give me. Oh, it's going to give me a double entrance. Okay, and we've got all our shops here. So our shopping precinct is down pat. Love to see it. These are a little too large for me. So it's instantly telling me, like, our little testing street here is telling me what I kind of want to slip in here. I actually love those. The Mediterranean style is just the right height behind there. And you know, that's probably the height I want to run all the way through there. And I love that. I love the walkways underneath. Oh, that's unreal. Really, really appreciate that. So instantly it's telling me this little downtown section, because this little suburb, this little area is probably not going to get much bigger than this. Just wondering if that's the case. Do I build up there? No, I'm going to literally put parks in there, like I said. Okay, give me some more homes here. I just want low pop. UK, just slap them in. Slap all them in all. And you can see, like, people aren't even... The demand is just already gone for it. Okay. But there is still mega amounts of demand for row homes. Now, that brings me on to row homes. Yeah, so China doesn't have any row homes. You don't have any row homes. You don't... You do have the row homes. We've seen how these row homes look. So we're going to do a few there. Japan doesn't have any row homes. What's this? Can I build one like that? I can build a 2x2. Let me see what that 2x2 looks there. Okay, this is the northeast, the USA northeast, so we'll build those there. The southwest row homes. Build those there. And the UK, the semi-detached, which we've seen. Okay. And you've got the terraced housing, just so we can compare the terraced housing when that's all said and done. Is that all you can do for me there? We must... So you must be low. Even though you're medium, you might be designated as low. I wonder. Interesting. We'll kind of leave that. We need to pump this. I need to get this pumped up. So you could just see putting those, adding 2 more wind turbines, adding that upgrade and the crematorium. You can see how much money it does actually pull down out of the game. We are couple that with the fact that our productions, we're importing a lot of stuff. So look. Let's have a look at this now. We are starting to make money again. Let's have a look at this. We've got some tiles to unlock. Now, for some unknown reason, I don't have any tile upkeep. So, that's going to cost me 38,000 to buy that. I'm going to buy that one. I'm going to buy 38,000 this one. Because I'm going to be working in through here today. I won't be using all of that, but just for the moment, I'm going to take it. This one's going to cost 418,000 to buy that, all that water space, but I don't want that. And then we're going to buy some farmland here. You're going to cost me 166,000. That's a big blow to the budget, but what it means is I can start to get some farms in. I'm going to do it, guys. I hadn't planned to do that, but I think what we need to do, we need to start supplying our town with, we can go, I think our buildings are popping in, so yeah. All right, so these are our row homes. That's the little 2x3 Japanese one there. It's very basic. These are our northeast, and these are our southwest. Very different, aren't they? They're very, very different. They're our French ones. Testing streets are very interesting. It's a very eclectic collection of buildings from around the world. we could call it International Street, where we test all the international buildings. Okay, not to worry. We're making money again in the right way. I think for now, let's have a look at punching in a wheat field, right? So we've got a footpath up there. We've got a main road up there. You know, I think what we do is we get a dirt road and we follow suit. Can I have you up here like that? Thanks. I'm just going to run you straight up there. Brilliant. I'm going to get rid of that footpath. Right. And you've got me a lovely little road there. Oh, I can see kind of where you've decided we should have some roads too, hey? Like that. It's almost like, oh, you know, give me a little cute turn in there. Right, then we'll turn out of there. No, actually get rid of that. I'll probably just run a straight road. Like that. No, I won't. Are these homes here? Don't have that on for me, please. And don't have snap. In fact, just don't have any of that. It is farm road, so you can kind of fudge the biscuit a little bit. Alright, so we're getting a little farming community built up here. That's just decorative stuff. Yeah. That's just old mills ruins. Yeah, they're just ruins. Right, I don't know how they're going to take to the roads here too much. Right, I don't know how they're going to take when we put these farms in, but I'm just going to, yeah, they don't need to be perfect, do they? They could just be like that. Right, I think that's good enough. One more down here. And we'll kind of leave it at that. Right, that's our little, I didn't plan to do this today, but I think it's what, I think we need it. Right, I just actually think we need it. I'm not going to do that all the way to that road either at the moment. Our community can get linked up via this intersection. A bit like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it from here. Can you have me please on... Yeah, okay, so I'm going to want to do this. Come square off that, which you are there. No, I did the wrong thing, damn it. I was meant to have you on this. Okay, come square off there. And then I'm just going to get you hooked up to about there. What are you doing, game? Okay. Come down here. Right, that's how we're going to do that. Yes, it's not pretty, but I can fix that by getting rid of that. And maybe just bringing in that to there. Okay, and then we switch to our dirt community. Right. Now, can we get a farm in, please? Yes. Now that I've actually put some places... I don't know. When you put the farms in, right? I'm hoping that the painted texture stays over is basically all I'm about to say here. Right, so can I actually have a look at our... Yeah, all this is prime for our grain farm. So, let's say we're going to get one... I'd say we have one here. There's some ruins there. So let's say there's pretty good... Let's get another grain one over here, please? Like maybe, yeah, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. And let's get, there's more roads and stuff there, but that's okay. I'm gonna get one, down here. If I had anarchy on, it probably wouldn't matter, would it? Yeah, so I'm gonna put anarchy on. Do I want one in the middle here? I do, but I'm really worried we're gonna lose our textures. I'm gonna get one on this main drag. I'm gonna put it there. All right, then I probably want some chickens, some livestock ones. So my livestock one is going to go, all this is really good arable crop. Another grain one just here would be good. Vegetable farming industry needs to be set up on fertile land. So we'll get some vegetable ones here. There. There. Okay, and chickens, because we know that eggs are such a big hot commodity at the moment, right? Don't we? Let's worry about eggs later, shall we? Let's get these ones dealt with now. Right. So all we do is we get this and we drag this out. I'm really hoping the texture we have doesn't get overridden by the textures that are there. I'm worried they might. Right, well, how many tonnage are we up to there? 266 tons worth in that farm. Oh, you know, I think it's not going to override it too. That's bloody marvelous. So I'm going to follow these patterns that have been put in for us. Oh, yeah, they're not really. Oh, that's bloody marvelous, you know? Oh, yeah, I'm all about that. Well done. Well done for this amazing job. This is brilliant. I'm just going to cover that all in as much as I can. With that one. This one, yeah. So I'm just going to keep... This is going to give us tons and tons. Is this supposed to be for a quarry, maybe? Potentially? I'm now thinking we've got too much wheat we're probably going to be producing. But that's okay. I'm thinking this farm here. What's this one? I think we're going to get rid of that. I think... so you are... Your vegetables. Your wheat. Your grain, I should say. Your vegetables. Your more grain. Let's get you sorted, please. Yeah, let's get you out to there. Now, you can never have enough you can never have enough in this game of farming produce, so like me saying that that's too much, it's never too much. All right, that was how much? That's giving us 113 tons. I'm going to take that to the edge there. I'm going to get another farm in over here. Probably more vegetables. Then we've got to start looking at our chickens. So I think I might squeeze a chicken farm down in here, you know. So let's do that now. I know that's arable land, but we've got plenty of arable land in this game. And what we don't have is plenty of chickens. So I'm going to do this. I had not planned on this at all today. Can you take snapping off for me too, please? Because that's getting quite frustrating. Literally just going to follow that pattern like I said that they've already laid out for us. You come to there. $75 tons. Now that didn't work. How's that storm? I'm going to bring you to that layer there. That's going to give us 95.6 tons of chickens. We can probably get more, can we? Can we crack the 100? Yeah, that's 100 right there. All right, well, we may as well crack the 100 with it. All right, and that's now the reason why I don't want to use chickens too much on arable land is because the chickens themselves don't require arable crops. Did I miss any buildings that we placed down? I don't think I did. We've got more space out here for more. We've got some space in here. We've got that one. We've got space over there. We don't have to put in there. We got one there. We got more space in here. Let's go ahead, just pump. Oh, we are at 3 times. If we look at our production, oh yeah, look at that. Vegetables we're well and truly in front. Grain we're well and truly in front. And chickens we're well and truly in front. Now that means we're not importing these products. Next we're probably going to look at is timber. Now we could set up a timber industry maybe over here. Or temporarily in here, which might break up our town and stuff. But I am going to want to run more industrial because the more we're going to need more industrial for our farming space very soon. So I am going to go ahead and set up a very, very small timber area just here. So what it's going to require is, I promise I will get into the build I actually wanted to do today. But I guess this is an integral part of the game. Looks like we've got, every time people build more houses, this goes up and down. Money-wise, we're okay. We're doing not too bad. We've got some crime. Oh, can we get police from out of state to come in, or 15,000 a month, 15,000 a month, 19,000 a month. 30,000. I'm looking for the cheapest police station that we could possibly get here. 11,000 for this police station. You know what? We're gonna do it. I'm gonna see. Can you turn anarchy off, please? I want to see. I'm just thinking, I'm going to do it. I'm going to see. Yeah, that's instantly hurt us. You can see how much things actually cost, right? Okay, well, not to worry. Let's just pump in a heap more medium density, which is what people want. I think I really liked the Mediterranean style, didn't I? So we're going to go that. We're going to absolutely crank that down there. And that's going to consume all of that. I'm honestly thinking I might just fill this space. No, that's all of our residential consumed. Oh yeah, look at the money. Wow. Okay, all the more reason for us to do our build straight away. Okay. We could drop the taxes slightly, which will encourage people. I think what I'm going to do, once that crime's sorted, I might actually delete that police station, even though it cost us money to place. How's our power looking? We're okay for power. We could look at exporting leftover power. Okay, here's an idea. Let's get this transformed. I want to see if we have enough power to even make a difference here for anything. So we're going to run a underground power line from there to there. We are hooked into the network. What it's going to mean is we're now exporting our excess power. You can see here electricity trade. We're now exporting some. I might have to just raise the taxes ever so slightly, which I don't like doing. I shouldn't have to though. We could be exporting stuff. We should be exporting stuff though, realistically. We do have a small demand for some more industrial. We're going to blotch in that whole area there, which is going to consume that, which is now bringing us back to, okay, yeah. We're starting to get on top of things again here. We can just maintain staying ahead a little bit. We'll be fine. I'm going to be, by the way, our little international street of testing buildings here, it won't stay. Maybe it will, I don't know. But I probably want to switch to these, which I don't like the fact you've left a gap in there. I'd rather that, thanks. Very, very interesting how you've just chosen for those ones. Can I? I'm not going to change it. No, I'm not going to. We definitely need more. Oh man, they are screaming for medium density. So I'm going to go ahead and give them their medium density out the back here. And then obviously residential. Okay, we're swinging back in front. We're swinging back in front. Now, the cool thing about me hooking up our own trade supply and us exporting, you know, some power also means that if I get in a pinch and we're going to need more power shortly or soon when we start to build our new area, it does mean that we're going to need to probably buy some. But look, with our money swinging, our money's really yo-yoing, isn't it? It's really swinging back and forth. I guess we would know if we were actually... We will be importing rubbish. I'm not going to be doing anything with garbage for the moment. Garbage we're going to import from outside. Okay. Let's look at now getting this in. So, this is the area where I said I'm going to build. We're going to build like a coastal town. Now, I think the plan is I'm going to run a road along here somehow, connect it all up, and then I'm going to run some grid systems. And I'm going to run some kind of main road that feeds from here and goes right through the heart of it. So, you know, I think the best way to do this might be via a time lapse. Like I said before at the start, what we've got to take into consideration is our sort of lumpy, frumpy, and bumpies. If we have a look here and I select that with our contours, you can see where our contours are, and you can see this coastline is really lumpy through here. So I'm going to set the road, and there's a big hill just here too, because I do want a little bit of homes out here. Eventually I will want some homes up in this pocket. There's a bit of a valley there and more building here, and there's our connecting road off the motorway. Oh, money's looking good. Okay. All right. We're okay for money. We're okay for farming produce. We'll worry about our timber production next time out. All right, gang. So we interrupt this time lapse for a devastating looking fire. I need to put in a fire station. It's become apparent. Look, this one's pretty cheap actually. We are making okay money, but we definitely need a fire brigade. I'm actually going to put it here. I'm going to split it between here. I'm going to split it between these two areas. I'm going to do that. Let's see how much that affects our money. Not too much. You know what I've done? I've put it here, but I haven't allowed the fire brigade to get back. So what I'm going to do, while they're off doing their fun little rescue, I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I should have put it on that little street, shouldn't I? I'm going to move it to be there. Because that way they can just go in and out and go whichever way they need to go to obviously rescue said fires. Do we have the fire brigade coming? Oh, there's a hearse that's rocked up. Oh, right. Anyway, that is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, well, crisis averted. We have a fire brigade now. We have all the basic services down pat. We're still making money. Yeah, okay, sweet. So we're basically just following the contour of that hill a little bit around there, and I'll probably fill that in with some trees through there. And then we get a nice little couple of sections out here. Oh, but when I open up this area, which is going to be a while till I can afford this one, but we can fill out this pocket up in here a little bit more then. Also then, this road just doesn't make sense either, so you kind of need to We'll come from this side. Give me that one, please. And we'll go from here. Nope. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Right, and that sort of polishes that off. Now, in terms of this up here and that down there, give me this asymmetrical road. We're going to get our continuous one here. And I'm just going to do that. And then the same here. So it follows suit. You know what? Just give me that one, please. Something like that, but I kind of want to make that turn a little bit better. So I'll fix all that up. So we're going to come from there. And I'm going to use this one. Make sure I've got that on and I can go up. Like that. Sure. Right. Now, the point here... So these blocks are going to change just a little bit. Or you've got one of these going on again. So I'm going to get rid of you. And I'm going to run you straight through. I'm going to get rid of you for a sec. I don't need to keep dropping that off. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, it's a thing. I don't mean to do it. Deal with it. Okay, and that's there and that's there. That just goes to there. That's probably not going to be a thing. So that block will just stay like that. Right, and then obviously we're just going to run these roads straight out. Take off that. I'm going to leave that for the moment. That's probably due another grid section, yeah? Now I know for a fact that that is our... That's 112 down there. Okay, so... That's our grid just there. Sweet. One more grid. One more little grid just to finish it off. I'm going to leave that little dead end street. I might even cul-de-sac that little street just out here. You know, just drop a little cul-de-sac on it. These ones out here are going to get trimmed. And then eventually... That'll be that in a hat. And that's that. That is our new town / suburb. Oh yeah. Ready to lay some stuff in. Okay, so we're going to have the... I don't know about this. I think this has to go. Yeah, I think that has to go. I think that was just a mistake. And I think the connector has to be that one there. And that's fine. it's going to want a connection point there too. And I'll leave that. That's how that's going to be. It looks like it's sort of settled down through there with the height, and it's just burrowed itself down a little bit. Now, if somebody wants to have this Beechwood, which is a massive, massive road all the way up into here, it's going to follow through. If you want Beechwood, the first person to drop that emoji with a smiley face or a tongue out smiley face, I don't know, some kind of smiley, the first emoji with a smiley face, I'll give you the Beechwood. It'll be named after you forever and more. Okay, we've got oh man, we're already out of time, but we had a little time lapse. So you know what, we've got demand for some office space stuff. Oh man, look at this juicy big area up here for office space. Let's go ahead. What are these? USA Southwest low density offices. So we kind of want to pick out our point where our main part of the town is, and I'm thinking this area. And then we feed out from there. So let's go ahead and we're going to want some car park streets and stuff too, aren't we? I'm not going to worry about that for the moment. We can change roads around later. Office space is probably not going to consume it that much. Maybe you want it just here. This is always, I always don't know exactly. We're going to go with North Americans here too. Okay, we're going to go with the North American stuff. I want to look at this USA Southwest low density. I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide along here too. Damn it. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll leave you like that. In fact, why don't we do this? Okay, that's already chewed up that. So I'm going to get in some office space now. Oh, I'm going to get in some office space. It's going to chew up that office space pretty quick, I would think. Okay, we're going to continue this main. I want this southwest stuff too, please. Oh, damn it. I really missed a beat there. Yeah, okay, so a couple of big ones there. That's really going to consume that up. Okay, behind that, we got... Oh, my lordy. Did we unlock... Oh, we unlocked high res, didn't we? High residential. Do we have... That's the low rent housing. They're just really big, the low rent house places, and I don't really want them that much. Okay, this is going to help our money exponentially. Our water-wise, how are we doing water-wise? We're going to need some more water soon, but we've got a lot of land here to fill in this town. Then we're going to need some schooling, all that sort of stuff. That's EU low rent housing. I need to go over here and just test out. We need to check out some of this test. We need to test this, our low rent housing, basically. I want to test these out. Okay, we're going to look at these low rent homes. See which one we're going to be using down here. It's always a tough thing. I think the easiest thing I know is these are going to be suburbs out here. And we're going to be using... Now, we've got the... I want to use these southwest ones, I think, for the moment. I think our streets, our homes are going to face this way. So, let's say... Okay, they're only going to be that big, are they? Now, I'm doing this because I want all my homes to be... basically facing this side of the street. Okay, they're 4x4s. Interesting. Interesting. I might get some coastal buildings along here or down, maybe down a touch lower. But the demand is surely, we just don't have the demand at the moment. We've got the demand and everything else. So let's go with our southwest row homes, which are going to probably be like this. That's as big as you can make them. Wow, the southwest stuff is really tiny. I can be running some little side streets in here, I think, too. How big are these? Can these go 6x6 or not? Even they're smaller. So we can get some park spacing out the back here, probably. Not to worry.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Storm spotters have reported a tornado.
We'll see how they look. I'm going to run that there if I can. And that there if I can. Because maybe we can get some parks out the back here, which will be fine. And you really want high res. The game really wants high res. So I'm going to keep with our... we don't have southwest high res. What do we got? We do have low rent. What's the biggest building I can chuck in a low rent apartment here? Low rent apartments probably should be up in this section, I would think. Yeah, okay. We'll see how big they are. There's a little demand back for this. This is what the southwest stuff looks like. That's the office space. Oh, that's a big block. Now, I want you to be on the main road, actually. Ah, damn it. Sure, buddy. You can have those two and then just build one there later. That's not what I wanted, but whatever. And you can have that. Sure. Do it, dude. Do what you want then. Not what Ham wants. Never what Ham wants. What do we got here? Square packages. Okay. They want more. Let's get these pumped up. I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen, today. But that is our first big suburby area. Town. I want to say town. Let me know what you think. I think that's come up pretty well. I think it'll look good once we start filling it in next time. I also want to get in our timber industry area. We're going to do something special for the timber area and make it look really, really good across here. And I think that'll work really well. We're going to have to expand our industrial area, so we might end up purchasing some more land. We'll obviously have to put in some more production stuff. Like the timber is something we're going to need. We're going to need more chickens, cotton farming. We're going to have to get into all of these productions because then eventually we're going to have to get into producing our own material goods as well, which we've got, boy, oh boy, where do we get all these minerals from? Okay. I'm not saying it's bad, but boy, oh boy, we're making a lot of products. Okay. We might have to look at exporting. And we've got a little bit of surplus of this stuff too. So the good thing is we're not importing a lot of stuff we don't need, which is holy mega fires. Our little battery hen down here is doing all right though. This will all get changed up. This is not going to stay like this. I've already decided because it looks hopeless like that. But I don't mind this little area down here. Stay tuned for next episode where we go through and we fill all this out. This little fire brigade down here has definitely got its work cut out for it. We've got an ambulance heading somewhere. Gang, like I said, please put that emote down below. Oops, no, what do I want? Follow it. Follow that ambulance. And let me know what you think. I'm loving our farm areas, by the way. Super stoked with the farm areas. Oh, maybe not that farm fence. I will have to adjust that farm fence. There's been an incident at the grain farm. Somebody is buried under a pile of grain. I've been ham. Stay safe, stay glued to your screen, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Get out of here. Take a screenshot of that. Take a screenshot of that. That might end up being our bloody screenshot.